Oh, hello. I literally thought I'd quickly just check in on this bin. It's been 3 days. I'm going to reset it. I've got to quickly just bring this closer. It's been 3 days since I put this bin. There's 200 worms in here. The other day when I reset using this basket method, there were tons of worms below. And this time, I think I've got them all. And there's 200 worms in this bin, or supposed to be. I'm just wondering how many worms will still be left in this system. Quite a lot, and I think I know why, and I'm going to tell you. If you watched the last video, I was perplexed as to why I had so many worms in the bottom, and I think the reason is because I didn't fill this basket to the rim with bedding, and that means that these guys, there's not enough bedding in there. So it goes to show this is the same amount of bedding that I put in last time. However, two things: there are more worms in this system. There's 200 instead of 100, and I'm just gonna see how many worms we've got left behind. But it doesn't look as much as there were the last time. Oh, hello. Look at these beautiful castings. Beautiful. They've definitely had a go of this. I do have a small problem today. I completely forgot that I ran out of peat moss the other day, and I completely forgot to order. So now I had to, and I should have, because I reset this basket using other bedding that I'd organised with leaves, and it had leaves in it, and coffee grinds and peanut husks and God knows what else. So I'm having to use that bedding to reset. So that's going to be interesting. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. Oh, wow. Okay. So for those that haven't seen this before, this is a two-tailed worm. Check this out. We were discussing this the other day. Look at that. It's a worm with two tails. I promised V, who has the Garden and Worm channel, a picture of this worm. Look at that. Two tails. So I've been told that it occurs when they're juvenile, if there's a stress happens, where they try to break off their tail to grow a new one, to regenerate a new one, but it doesn't actually break off. How mental is that? I mean, it's not a tale of two worms, it's a worm with two tails. That is a bad joke. That is unbelievable. It's like a tail. I mean, like a spare tail. That is mental. Okay. I'd seen another one of these in one of my other systems, and it was still a juvenile that was maybe only this big. And I was trying to find him the other day. But there you go. That is crazy. You, my friends, are a superstar, and I can't thank you enough for making yourself be shown today. That is awesome. That's made my day. You know what the craziest thing is? I wasn't even going to record this bin. I just finished recording an update on the side-by-side for the carbon experiment, the leaves versus the cardboard bins. And if you haven't seen those, the setup video is here. I'll put it up there. So yeah, the camera was already set up, and literally I put this bin down, and as I lifted the paper on top of the basket, there were just so many worms there. I was like, press record, let's see what happens. If it's exciting, we'll keep it. If it's not, we'll bin it. No problem. It's always nice to have documentation of what's going on in the bins. As I told my friend Will, who's over at Will's Got Worms, And yeah, so it's always nice to have a video. You can always go back to it and see what you've done wrong, or if something's wrong with your bins or right with your bins. It's good to have some documentation of it. And yeah, it just happened that one, there was tons of worms at the top, which I always love to show, and two, there was the worm with two tails. I weighed the worms the other day. I'm not sure if you guys saw that video. That one was like 3.6 grams, the other one was 4 grams. I worked it out that you get 30, roughly about 30 worms, 30 African night crawlers per quarter pound. 30. Seven worms was an ounce at 4 grams. So yeah, if some of them are a bit smaller, yeah, say just roughly 30 a quarter pound, and you get 250 red wigglers per quarter pound. 250 compared to 30. That's why I love these guys, because they just are super. Not only are they super sized, they're super composters. They're super friendly. I know people say they're temperamental, but I love these little guys. They've not caused me any issues. The only issues they've ever caused were issues that I created for myself, because I was a complete dick to them, you know. But yeah, otherwise they've been good. See, I'm getting a lot. It's because I'm not putting enough bedding in that basket. 100%. 100%. There's not enough bedding in that basket, and that's why they're not going up. But yeah, otherwise, happy. So, what do you think of that worm with two tails? Put a comment down below if you've ever seen anything like it. I mean, I think we should name him. Suggestions, please. We might even name him and give him his own, not on his own, obviously it'd be lonely, but give him his own bin, his own system, and we'll name a bin after him. And yeah, that should be quite cool. So suggestions, please. Best, funniest, most relevant will win and get to name a bin after our little friend with two tails. And please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You know what to do. Show your boy some love. And I'm not going to bore you guys with resetting this bin. If you guys want to see me resetting breeder bins, please have a look. There's a video up here of me doing it. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Big blessings and love as always. And I hope to see you guys soon.